Hi everyone, it's vlog day 19 and I am in my car. I'm not driving. I'm in the parking lot right now. I'm going to tell you a couple stories on myself. But first, let me tell you where I am. I'm in Arkansas. In my other non-farming life, I'm a sign language interpreter, and I'm taking a training series on interpreting in legal settings like court and depositions and police station, stuff like that. So that's been really fun, really fascinating. But since I've been here, I don't really have any farm video to show you today. So I'm going to just tell you about a couple things. So you can see I've got a chair here in the car with me. I drive a tiny little Honda Civic, and the place where I was working today was having a garage sale, and they had this chair that I think is antique. It's wood and it's got these carvings and it's sturdy and it has like a lot of leg details and clawed feet, and it was $5. So I bought it and it came on the road trip with me. I'm calling her Matilda. She's so pretty. Okay, so that's my one story on myself. My second story on myself, it's really two stories in one. A couple weeks ago, I was taking my cousin to the airport. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning on Country Highway, and as I came around a bend, there was a car coming the other way, and there was an animal on the road in front of me. And I don't know what it was, maybe beaver or a really huge groundhog or something. It was ginormous, and I hit it, and it dented my bumper in pretty good. My bumper's plastic. So yesterday, when I finally got my car home after the flooding, we pulled it up onto some little things. I don't know, there's probably a proper name for those that you put under the wheels to pull it up. And my husband got under there and he was helping me bang out the bumper or pull it back out, fix it. And so at one point we opened the hood and I looked in there and I went, uh-oh. And he said, what uh-oh? And I said, the oil cap is off. And he looked at me like, you're killing me, Smalls. First the bumper, now this. I just was like, I know, I'm sorry. About a week and a half ago, I had added oil to my car and forgot to put the oil cap back on. And he said, well, that's actually a little bit of a relief because it explains why there's oil all under your engine all over your engine. When I climbed under the car, there was oil everywhere and I was really concerned. But if it's not had a cap on it, that would explain it. And so he was very kind and patient, and he said, before you go anywhere else, knowing I had to be back in Arkansas today, tomorrow morning, the first stop you have to make is at O'Reilly's and get yourself an oil cap. And I was like, yes, sir. And put some oil in your car. Yes, sir. So he had somewhere else he had to be today, and by that time of night, O'Reilly's was already closed, so we couldn't do it last night. So this morning, I dropped my daughter off at school. I went to O'Reilly's. I went in, and they wanted to know what size engine I had, and so the guy came out and looked up the VIN number on my car because it didn't say on it whether it was 1.7 or 1.72 or whatever. Looked under the hood and took some numbers down, went inside, looked it up, got me an oil cap, came back out, tested that oil cap on my car, left it on there while I was inside selecting oil. We met at the cash register. I paid for it. Another employee said to me, you want me to pour that in for you? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna refuse help. So he came out, we popped the hood back open, and he looks over and he goes, well, here's your oil cap right here. My oil cap, I had taken it off and set it upside down on the engine, and it had been riding around in my car like that for a week and a half and not fallen off. And when I looked under the hood last night, now albeit it was dark last night, and when the first employee came out and looked under my hood twice, he didn't see it, but the other guy did. I was like, are you kidding me, really? So, felt a little sheepish, but I got to return the oil cap that I had just bought, and all is good to go. So I added oil, and I put the cap on, and then when I got to my first destination this morning, before I left there, I checked the oil and it had maintained the level. So all is good, my car's running good, and I didn't break down anywhere. So I'm thankful for that, but that is the kind of week I have had. I hope that it only gets better from here, and I hope that you all have a good weekend too.